Even though it's rained since then, you can see some of the blood that's left on the road.
A Calgary family is mourning the loss of their 12-year-old dog after she was struck and killed in a hit-and-run collision.
I just kind of jumped out of the way and kind of yelled at the car, and as it was approaching, and Ginny was just a little bit behind me, and unfortunately, Ginny got hit.
Dwayne Peterson says he was walking his Yorkie Ginny along Valley Ridge Boulevard at 5:50 p.m. Tuesday night. While crossing the street in this exact spot, a car turned at that stop sign, accelerated towards him, forcing him to dodge and watch in horror.
Her leash got ripped right out of my hand, and heard her squeal, and she was dragged about 30 or so feet. And that's where she was left, in the middle of the road.
Ginny died in Wayne's arms just moments after the accident. He claims the perpetrating vehicle didn't even stop.
Just accelerated right through, and if anything, picked up speed and didn't even hesitate or stop.
Minutes after the accident, Dwayne's wife Brenda was pulling into their driveway after a day at work. That was when Dwayne called, informing her of the collision. Without hesitation, she drove to the scene.
As soon as I got out of my car, I ran to her and I just started crying and knelt down beside her, and she had already passed away.
Calgary police say the incident is still under investigation, but when it comes to offenses for failing to stop at a collision, there are two separate categories. The first comes with hit and run under the criminal code, which is generally used for serious accidents involving human injury or fatality. The second, meanwhile, falls under the Traffic Safety Act, which is used for hit and runs involving vehicles, buildings, and even pets.
Animals are classified as property. Think of a cow getting hit by a truck out in the rural areas. Somebody owns that cow.
When it comes to the perpetrator, the Petersons are optimistic that answers are on the horizon. And while they're still in a state of shock, they say Ginny won't be forgotten.
I truly do forgive this person. I do feel it was an accident, but they need to come forward and to make things right.
Ginny's a very special part of our family, was a special part of our family, and we'll treasure her.
In Calgary, Tate Laycraft, City News.